In 1066, William the Conqueror, once he had claimed England by force, started waging a brutal campaign against the rebellious Anglo-Saxon nobility of his new kingdom. In CK3's newest update, you can play as the staunch resistance fighter Hereward the Wake, opposing William and the Normans. But there's actually more to this. There's a historical myth that some Anglo-Saxons fled into the Caucasus to found New England, a new country of their own, free from the Normans. Today, I'll try to make this happen with the official content that allows you to do it, conquer my neighbors, and create a new, better England. Now, the way you do this is by starting out as Hereward the Wake of Auslitz. He is a very special character with his very own special story content, and there is a whole resistance and pacification mechanic where you can tackle the Normans, where you can try to shed the Norman yoke. But hey, we're gonna give up on that. I'm gonna say that is not going to work out so that we can reenact the historical legend of New England. Now we start as you always do as an adventurer, but as soon as you unpause you get this cute event right here where we hear a story that, well, England is under attack. Of course, Harold Godwinson is fighting, we got King Haraldre, and then we have William the Bastard, soon to be the Conqueror. Because if you play this character, what will always happen, so that you even see the anti-Norman mechanic, is that William effectively just instantly wins. And there you go, he just wins it. Even the war for Norway is ended, it just happens, and that then means that destiny is calling to this man. Hereward was one of the super interesting people that were active during the harrying of the North. He was fighting the Normans, he was trying to reinstate Anglo-Saxon order. Of course, everything was disturbed by the takeover because, well, he took the entire south, and then, of course, during the harrying of the North, also completely devastated the northern lords that were trying to rebel against him. In this case, we find out that our brother is still alive and we want to go back to our family estate so that we can share, you know, maybe a couple of stories, maybe just some nice time with him and fight against the Normans. And then when you arrive home at your old family grounds, not only is it cold and it's England, which is even worse, no. Your brother's head is also perched on top of a stake, and Frederick de Varenne has killed him. And now he's a dullard, which is very common for Normans. Just for the record, if you weren't aware, this even traces all the way to modern day. And now we have to avenge our brother. Let me just destroy this guy in a duel, okay? It really shouldn't be an issue. First of all, he's a Norman. Second of all, 7 prowess. I got 22. Come on. And there we go. I have annihilated him, and yet things aren't perfect. Now, in this world, and historically speaking, of course, Hereward became a bandit. He kind of spread terror all around England, or well, the Normans anyway. He plundered some churches and so on. I'm not gonna do this. What you need to do if you want to play what I am playing, you effectively just need to go and unpause the game. Eventually, a man will join your camp, and that is the person we care about. See, we don't only get all these contracts that we are relatively good at because we are a pretty excellent character, we also get some beautiful storytelling like this one right there. If we visit the Duke of Mercia, we can pledge our support to him, and then, despite everything, we find out the harrying of the North has begun. The Anglo-Saxon athelings are rebelling against King William the Conqueror, and King William, having secured his power base, of course, now looks north to pacify the region. And pacify he did. It has to be pointed out, if you weren't aware of this in history, King William the Conqueror did unspeakable things in the north. He did incredible things that even his contemporaries said, my god, he's going a bit too far. And while I wait for the event, you can even actually see it right here. The current resistance measure will then make it so if you bring this above 16, that there are massive impacts. The Anglo-Saxon and normal cultural acceptance goes down like crazy. People love doing claimant factions. And of course, county control in all counties reduced by -20 every 3 months. Which means it will be really easy to defeat them once they have no levies, because they have no control anymore. You also have the directly corresponding pacification mechanic where you can counteract this. This is actually pretty neat, also makes it so that you can eventually then enable to embrace English culture. This is pretty neat. I mean, it's still very, very fast. They didn't historically embrace English culture that quickly, but it's pretty cool because in the past you could take over and immediately become English. But here we have what actually matters, and this is not normal. I don't know why he's in this position. This right here is Seward. Hereward, is this where Hereward lives? Ah, unhand me, you! A booming voice signals the arrival of a visitor, quickly surrounded by my guards. I step out of the tent to see a strapping man with a sword propped on his shoulder. You are Hereward, are you not? I nod my assent as he steps forward, free arm proffered. Your name precedes you. I am Seward of Bamberg. I have come to join you. This Seward guy right here is the stand-in for the historical legend, for the person that supposedly made this journey. The historicity of all of this, what you're about to see, by the way, is kind of controversial. It's very uncertain. Obviously, there's a lot of embellishment, but without a doubt, during this period, many Anglo-Saxons went to the Varangian Guard, and that is where the legend really starts. So, well, it might be true, it might not be true. I don't fully know either. But what I'm going to do, and what you will also have to do, is don't turn him away. Definitely take him in. Now, I'm not sure why he's in the prison of the Duke of Mercia. Can I free him? Free my boy. What's he doing in that prison? We're allies, are we not? This guy is supporting the Anglo-Saxon cause. Well, anyway, Siward, you are out. And then all you need to do is wait between 150 and 200 days. In that time period, of course, you can do some funny stuff like beating up a couple of people for a ring. Ooh, I actually really like this. Or you can just wait. Either way, just wait a bit and you'll get an event. But first of all, I'll kill this guy. He is Norman. You know what? He has it coming. Let me double check this. Siward has decent stats. He's not amazing, but he has great traits. I really like that. So anyway, but here it is. This is the event that we were waiting for. Siward, my loyal knight, approaches me with something of a glint in his eye. I've come to say goodbye. He cuts off my forthcoming protest with a raised hand. I've made my decision. There's no stopping me. He gestures for me to sit. There are whispers coming from Constantinople. Basilevs Konstantinos offers safe passage to any refugees from King William's wrath and a chance to rebuild. Siward slaps his thighs and looks around. I'll miss this place. Goodbye, my brother. I will play as Siward Elfgifuson. There you go. That's a name, I think. This man shall be ours. And actually, let me take a look at his family. These are all lowborns. Oh, no. I do come from House Wessex. Oh, that's so cool. At least. Anyway, though, we're going to take over as him, and that now turns us into this man. As the Anglo-Saxon Harriers, we have a long way ahead of us. Take a look at that. We are going all the way through Europe to the Byzantine Empire, and I just realized that I didn't change the game rule back. It is called the Unholy Roman Empire still. Ooh, okay, now let me check this. We're scouting for talent and purchase Pathfinder's gear, so I assume we're going to get a lot of events. As you make this way, you don't really need to consider a lot of things other than don't die, which isn't all that easy with the illness right here, but okay, it is what it is. I'm gonna just press a bunch of events right here. I did, by the way, give myself the items that we acquired as Hereward. The Red Verse Ring and the Saintly Brooch will remind me of our home back in England. This guy was taken in a duel from a Norman leader, and this one I'm not even sure where it came from. It was stolen from the chapel at Peterborough. Well, good thing that I'm leaving the country, eh? My god, stop giving me hermits that tell me some random stuff about my future. I beg you so much. This game is really trying to kill our brother before we even get anywhere. The bear mauled me, did not kill my brother, only mauled me, okay? I hope I can make it, but... listen, just passing through, please stop talking to me. Just leave me alone. Oh my god, yeah, please. Alright, here we go. I have arrived in Constantinople. And by the way, definitely take some time to look at this beautiful city right here. Oh, they did such a great job. Anyway, a regal audience. Being granted an audience with the Vasilevs is no small thing. But clearly, my arrival with my ragtag band of foreigners has stirred some tongues. You know what? I don't like doing this outside. Let me actually look at the Vasilevs as we do this, okay? Welcome, Siward of Bamberg. You have come to claim a refuge against your homeland's plight. I can only manage a numb nod. The Vasilevs offers a grim, humorless smile. I made it here after being mauled by a bear. So far, this has been terrible, and your realm has kind of sucked. I'm gonna be honest with you. You will be safe here, but greater things lie within your grasp. To the northeast, there are lands ruled by a false-hearted vassal of mine. Journey there. Take them for yourself, and you may keep them in return for fealty. The Vasilevs' words ring out to scattered gasps. A new realm for us fugitives. I accept your proposal, mighty Vasilevs. You set off for the new lands. You lose 12 stress because I am ambitious. Folks, we are instantly off again. And apparently they became Coptic? What the hell is happening on the islands? You guys are nuts. I'm not gonna adopt that, even though it would make more sense for me than for you. Alright, let's hope that we don't get too many more events as we make our way here to Bata in Alania. And as we arrive, we also meet the local lord, much like we met the Byzantine Empire. High Chieftain Durgolel Oduri IV of Alania. What a specific name. What's your father's name? Urdur. So Oduri IV, son of Urdur, I assume, right? What is Durgulel? Who knows? Send you here, did he? Call them his lands, did he? Durgulel's lip curls in anger and derision. You've been sold a tale, you fool. It appears the Vasilevs' empire doesn't extend quite so far as he implied. The lands we discovered on arrival, densely forested but surprisingly fertile lands, were very much not in Greek hands, but rather those of High Chieftain Durgolel. That cur on his fancy throne led you astray. But he pauses to look me and my bedraggled but spirited followers over. Perhaps you can offer something. If you have the coin to purchase your way, you may have these lands. As my vassal, of course. I would be honored, or we can fight him for it. And I will tell you this right now, if you fight him for it, something less cool happens. Still cool, but something less cool, and We are two people, me and my brother. I'm not fighting anybody. I will say I would be honored, and all of these nothing happens outcomes will occur. Alright, I will pay him 100 bucks. All camp buildings will be destroyed, that's okay. You get Chiefdom of Zitia, you gain ennobled adventurer, you become feudal, and I lose points for being ambitious. Beautiful! Now what those modifiers did, where I just read nothing happens, that wasn't actually nothing happens. It renamed the title to New England. It made it so that indeed this town was renamed to Rochester. This is Kidderminster and this is Berkhamsted. I am going to lose my mind. We now rule New England with the very same color as England itself. And that's actually now what sets us up. We have gained land, New England is ours, and now it is on us to actually expand and make this myth, this dream, a proper reality. I'm 36 of House Bamberg, I am tribal. Oh, I thought we would turn feudal, but we didn't. I have set back the English to being tribal. I'm sorry, that's really good, I like that. And now we have taken over New England. Now you can do all of this yourself if you indeed pick up Seawood as well as Hereward and then play as him. And now the real video, the real game, the real Dark Souls begins right here, where I am going to try to establish a New England forever. Alright, now let's take in our situation. We have really good trinkets, they give us prestige, they give us fertility, which is massive quite frankly. Fertility here as well, my god, I am boosted out of the Bazinga. And we get piety, we get prestige, same faith, opinion, and so on. That is completely okay. Now, this character is also good, definitely has great diplomacy stats. I wish he was better at martial, but it is what it is. What matters a lot more is the fact that we are going to make a lot of prestige just because of the trinkets. And if you're tribal, which we now are, we have gone back in age, well, you need a lot of prestige. Money is not all that important. Oh my god, that means I can also raid. I am raiding Anglo-Saxons in 1066. Now, I do want to make sure that there isn't anybody better, but I'm going to be honest with you, this is a really good story. It's so stupid, but Osolia Aba, she is the granddaughter of King Samuel of Hungary. He was fighting the Catholics, the Catholic Hungarian claimant as well, and he lost ultimately. The title went to Peter Orseolo, who was supported by the Venetians, by the Holy Roman Empire. There he is, but this guy, King Samuel, was thinking about giving more rights to the religious minority, to the old Hungarians, to not the Tengrons, but to the Taltosists. And if I'm not mistaken, there is an Aba, there he is, Prince Peter of Hungary. He's right here. That is such a great family. Since Hungary is lost, the true Hungary anyway, we can create a New England and New Hungary, the brother nations unified once more. I'm going to hold a marriage and get her over. My god, she is... Am I small or is she huge? This is a huge woman. Good genes. Now, it's pretty nice that we already went down the August tree right here. That is definitely a gimme because, well, yeah, this is going to give us more and more prestige as is. Do I have enough folks to put on the council? Definitely not. Okay, what do I want to focus on? Well, first of all, Gozewin right here. A Dutch follower. Oh. He was traveling with me, I assume. Gozewin was one of our followers. Okay, cool. He's going to convert this county right here. Only takes us 5 years. Can I convert 11 years? I'll take it. I will turn the Allens into true Englishmen. 100%. Now, it's so funny that I could immediately become an adventurer again, but you know what? For now, let's turn that off. I think we're pretty okay over here in New England. Right, and let's not forget... New England also needs a proper sigil. There you go. That is just... Rochester. That is where the true loyalists of England live. Now anyway, let's start strong. Let's pass this law right there. Our troops are not looking too great. Alright, now buildings. I gotta admit, I haven't played tribal in quite some time. What's the best building here? Feast we could spam for prestige with. I do like the control growth as well. Of course, obviously, I mean, the prestige growth is also great. But I think right now, more troops are kind of just more troops are more troops, right? So this gives us plus 100 levies. Then it can give us some spearmen, some archers. What do you have, my friend? Because eventually I will be going to war against you. Although you have way too many troops. Light horsemen, I see. Okay, so we might just want to go towards spears just so that we can oppose the people that are in our immediate neighborhood. Let's build some palisades, sure. Now looking around us, everybody is big. Ooh, everybody's huge. Yeah, I don't really have the troops. I can't really do much of anything. I do like that this guy isn't actually that strong. Oh, look at that. He has a truce. Wait a minute. Alanian conquest of Saria. Where is Saria? So he conquered this territory right there, and the guy that lost actually became an adventurer. That is really cool. See, it would be awesome if I could go, hey, I will support you. I can look into that stuff, but sadly, that's not a functionality. That would be amazing, though, because, my god, how rare is it that they actually become claimants? Not that he can push anything, but That's a pretty cool thing anyway. I think going on a hunt is a good idea. We just arrived, we have to scout the territory anyway, right? I will say though, being tribal definitely comes with a lot of benefits right here. My culture is relatively far in technology, so I can build these, but, well, you know, I can buy it all with prestige, which I normally wouldn't be getting as much of. So I hope that I can terrorize this region quite significantly. For the time being, let's build some pikemen. Now, as for the hunt, you know, it would be kind of funny if this was the one playthrough where I actually go and find one of the white animals, you know, the white wolf, the wild stag, because I've never done that. I don't have that achievement. I think at the launch of Tools and Tournaments it was broken. Is this confirmed? I'll go on a lot of hunts here. We're tribal. I think we can do that. And of course I failed. Hey, it is what it is. That's a pretty classic hunt experience right there. Yeah, and right now we don't even have that much going on in terms of being able to raid. We can't go overseas. This guy is at war though. And that's pretty promising, because it means that his troops aren't home. Look at this. This guy is at war, though. He's currently waiting with his troops here. My hope is that he's going to move, and then I can just raid him. That would be real convenient. Why is he just standing there? Shouldn't he be, like, attacking? He's not doing anything. What is he doing? He's just hanging out. Oh, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure a far more powerful... No, they're not more powerful. No, I do see that Ruthenia is also preoccupied. And this has already been raided. Yeah, I'm not making any money here, am I? Oh, and there he goes. The old Vasilevs is dead. I'm now going to target the new Vasilevs. Let's just hope that I learn some Greek. I would like to kind of hybridize with them as well. That would be pretty neat. They got some good traditions. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, hybridizing with them sounds like such a great idea. Because then we can adopt, we can do Imperial Tagmata, look at all this stuff. I think you can just pick that up, right? I think I need this position right here, Kerch, so that I can then go and become Anglo-Saxon Greeks. And to make sure that everybody knows that we were here in New England, I'm going to commission a family epic. We are that far up in the diplomacy tree, so that makes a lot of sense. It's going to cost me a lot of money, but I love the prestige. I don't have that money. I don't even have that money. Ah, God. How much money how much... Oh, he's terrible. He's so stupid. He's so dumb. I'm gonna go into debt. You know what? Elfald, write down what we're doing here. You're like the only guy that is here and that is actually able to read. He just started writing and he immediately goes, boss, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, my guy. I don't think so. Chain this guy to his work table. Oh, and I just remembered, I need him to get married as well, right? I'm not doing another Hungarian, because at that point, we're actually just like crypto-Hungarians. Ooh, I would like a Greek lady, Alexia. She's smart. She's a pilgrim. She's a good lady, right? And I actually learned Greek. I can immediately talk to my husband's new wife. And that now makes me think, I would really like to learn my wife's language as well. First of all, obviously I feel accomplished, but I'm going to send a letter to him. And I hope that we can become friends. We did grow closer to becoming friends, and I realize now he was ousted. The Byzantines cannot keep it together. This guy's dynasty is Constantinople. That's not a real dynasty. Yeah, they're nuts over there. I don't want to join the empire. I can tell you that. And he did write an epic. It gives me 0.08 prestige. Oh, but I do get more prestige. Okay, you know what? That was worth it. Why did I immediately lose renown? Am I going crazy? Wait. Who are you? Wait, who unlocked this? Are there other family members that I'm not... Who is this guy? It's a real dynasty? Where did he come from? I don't know him. He's my cousin. I thought we were alone in this world, but instead this guy just stole my renown. I went into debt for that. Okay. It is what it is. See you later, pal. Well, just in case you were wondering, right? You have family members that will steal all your points, so be aware of that. Now, see, I would actually like it if we got rid of this. I can't do it because I'm in debt, but I don't think I'm going to be using light cavalry a whole lot. We don't really have a proper unit right there. If we were Greek or Norman, we actually would. But yeah, since we're Anglo-Saxon, it's all Huskarls, so heavy infantry, and then the spearmen against our local... absolute barbarians. Yeah, the horse archers there, they do be sucking though. And somebody is trying to kill Gebhard the Devil. Well, first of all, he's German, which is very funny. He just tacked onto this journey. He had no idea what was going on. But second of all, we do have to stop that guy, okay? Don't do that, pal. Leave him alone. Oh, and look at that. Alania lost a war. If I had money, I would. I'm gonna raise these as raiders and raid your capital. It's over for you, buddy. I'm coming for you. Fire and blood. The settlement of Winterstoke, an important stronghold in Greater Margas, has fallen to my raiders. We have the run of vast tracts of land, and many of the quivering subjects and shining treasures of High Chieftain Dugulil to choose from. The troops stand ready, awaiting my command to give them direction. I would love the prestige. But I'm not gonna do this, because I want to conquer this land. I am positive again. And that is massive news for us, because what it primarily means is that I can immediately attack this fella and conquer something. If I had that prestige. No, it's okay. I'm going to take just the county. I want to take it over directly anyway. I don't really care that much for his duchy title there. Oh, but he has an ally, and that ally is actually not that weak. I think I can handle them. I can attack them separately, and then they're cooked. Let's do this. We gotta be a bit adventurous here, right? If we do anything, then, well, let's fight. I don't even know where his troops are. Oh, why is he sailing? Was he like on a pilgrimage? He was in Constantinople. Why? Oh, he was on a pilgrimage or in the university. He's Orthodox. Well, good for you. Too bad that I'm taking over your land, though. That's on you. And they're coming to fight me, and that's a pretty close one. I'm pretty sure I got some troops left over here. It's just one night. Oh, it's just... We have a Rurikid here? Where are they coming from? I think I'm losing it. I have no idea where he's coming from. I guess he just came to my court, and I mean, that's a strong claim right here. That's a good claim. Oh, that's interesting. Now anyway, can I win this? We do have the upper hand, and I am directly countering the light horsemen with a massive stack of pikemen here. That's nasty. That is tough luck, buddy. I'm gonna ransom him for that sweet money, and that's it already. Yeah, take that title. It is ours now. Winterstoke has been taken. See what you have to see. When I did that decision early, where I just bought the county, it renamed every single holding in Alania into an English name. We got Winterstoke, we got Derby, we got Leytonstone, we got Reading, we got Sudbury, we got Peterborough. Because we officially claimed his country as New England. Oh, and I can already usurp it because it's only 3 counties, and I have 2 out of 3. That's amazing. So that means I will save up the money. I'm not actually going to build anything. I'm going to save up that money. And then we're going to do that as soon as possible so that I can actually become a duke. Now I'm going to make sure that we're going to rename this as well. Randomize this just a little bit. We have a new county of Winterstoke. Right, now let me check. I have turned New England Catholic. Let's do the same with this one right there. We are getting closer to turning it English as well. Well, Anglo-Saxon, I guess. What happened over here? He's still Norman, so I assume he did not finish the content, right? I literally think we cannot tell whether they're done or not. Like, whether that entire thing about the harrying of the North is still going on. It's a huge shame, to be honest with you. I really wish there was much more UI around it. You know what I also really wish? I wish I could tell him to become an adventurer like you could in CK2. Like, in CK2, you could have a mercenary band that relies on you, that you have to fund, and that also gives you some money, and not to mention, of course, is very accessible to you. I wish we could do that, because this is my brother, and honestly, he shouldn't just be sitting around. He's not doing anything, right? He should be out there, making sure that, you know, I don't know, we got some mercenary band running around. No, Bagrat the Lion. He has 3.2k troops, and that is only because he has an ally. Are these allies external or internal? They're external. Okay, so that means I cannot attack him. Oh, and I didn't even realize this, but Peter Aber actually has a very healthy amount of troops here. We both are in a really good state troop-wise. Interesting. So I could actually wage a major war if the Hungarians come to my aid. That's a funny thing to say as an English ruler. Oh, and that's so useful. He founded the Knights Templar. Meaning, if the Cumans come for me, I got something to defend myself with. This guy just keeps cheating. Why am I hearing about my distant cousin sleeping with random women? No, wait a minute. It's always the same woman. Okay, you know what? Keep it up. The truth is out. Oh, and now I feel so bad. I feel so bad about him. I'm gonna get rid of this guy's realm, and he learned English. He actually learned Anglic. Oh, I'm gonna take that prestige, but he tried to be my friend. He actually was like, I like these new guys. Maybe they're gonna bring a great future. They did not. Oh, and we got twins. We got Swithred, and we have Gutha. Take a look at you. I have a male heir now. Very nice. All right, and like I said, I'm ruining this guy's life. I feel so sorry about it. Oh, I cannot usurp it because he's fighting in a war. As soon as that war is over, I'm going to steal his title. And I'm pretty sure... Oh no, he owns all of it, so he's not actually going to lose any land. Now anyway, I am also seeing an actual opportunity here. This guy is fighting the Cumans over this territory, to Matarakan. I want to take this over. This is just a vassal of the Cumans going, and this guy isn't involved yet, but once he is, yeah, 13k. I think, together with my allies here in Hungary, we can actually get that done. So what I'm gonna do is... Oh god. Right. It's horse archers. Oh, it's not actually horse archers. Who the hell are you? Who built your army? We got a lot of bowmen. So that means I can actually go ahead and I think just do Huskars, right? Yeah, count as archers. I'm gonna recruit, let's say, 2 of them. Let them build up for just a second. And then we're gonna go in. I think this is us. Yeah, let me do this. I'm gonna declare this war against Ruthenia. Because I think he is even more KO'd than our enemy here. Then I'm going to go ahead and call in my ally. Doesn't cost me a lot. He does have plenty of money though. And I'm not going to usurp this yet. I think he's even still at war yet. Doesn't matter. Let's see whether I can fight the Cumans. That would be outstanding. Oh, I think they're going to actually... they're going to give up before... okay, it's fine. Oh, this is actually even better. Because that means the war will be handed over to them. I can just say same goal. Oh no. It's now against everything. Okay. Alright. We'll see what we can do. Now, as for the Georgians, what do they have? They got light footmen, which are countered, of course, by heavy infantry. Actually, they counter me. That's not good. I need to get archers so that I can always counter the light footmen, I think. We always counter the light horsemen, that's okay. But my idea is that the Huskars, since they're our actual cultural unit, are the strongest unit we have, which means I want them to be effective, which in turn means, you guessed it, I need to go for bowmen so that I can always disable skirmishers just so that we can use the actual main unit right here, the Huskars. Although I will admit, I haven't actually done the math. They don't seem particularly strong to me. Just in terms of like the damage and toughness output here. If we compare this to, for example, the pikemen. It might come down once you combine it with the actual forest, right? And with the normal winter stuff right here. So waging war in the winter would then just be what we do. So I still want to focus on it. Fair enough. Oh, and an adventurer got landed. Wait, what? You gave him a whole duchy? Ah, I see. Generous. Very generous. No, I haven't even looked around. What else is going on? There doesn't seem to be a crusade. I would have heard of it, of course. Other than that, I think things are oddly normal. Basically, nothing has happened. What the hell? How did that happen? Did you, like, kid landed? Wait, what? Oh, she is the daughter of Emira Valada. She is the bookmark character that has story content. I'm not sure that her story content leads to actually settling down. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure it does. I think her content, like, lets you found something, and I guess Pisa became the new home of the Umayyad dynasty since they got ousted in Andalusia. She conquered it. What the hell? What the hell happened, man? That's so funny. She has 26 troops. You are not made for this world. New England has turned English, and my god, they love me. They really do. Okay, so I can't usurp it yet, but I can go on and conquer another county. I could actually subjugate him, but I think it would be too much. We're just going to do this. I want my full county. Oh, and there he is. I don't want to walk here, but I already did it, so it is what it is. I could and probably should command this myself, just so that I get the bonuses here. Yeah, look at that. You're fully counted. I just really wish I could do anything against the horse archers. He has so many of those. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, alright. And that was easy peasy. And apparently I'm fighting this guy. Shouldn't be a big issue, right? I can just defend it right here. We're in the mountains. Their horses aren't going to do all too well. I hate horse archers. If they had light cavalry, that would be amazing for us. But it is what it is. This is Peterborough. I'm immediately going to rename it Peterborough so that we can actually pronounce it. Peterborough? Peterborough? Is that how Borovian? Is that how you pronounce that? Anyway, I'm going to turn this into something relevant here. New England is spreading, and it's looking good. Now, in the meantime, I'm also going to usurp this guy's title. Gives me prestige. That's huge. And most importantly, makes it so that we can rename this to the appropriate title. I think this is the right color, by the way. I could be wrong. Looks about right. Yeah, looks about right. New England is now a duchy. England is so back, baby. Ooh. And he's doing great. William the Conqueror. First of all, he's bald. Bald as hell. Little baldy up there. But second of all, he took Brittany. Jesus Christ. Okay, he's starting early. And look at this. How amazing is this? Captain Odo the Trickster of the Resolute Normans. I should be allowed to finance them. God, I hate that. Anyway, you're not doing so hard, which is good news for me. I want Kerch. I'm gonna take Kerch. Yes. I don't like the quality of your troops, but you're busy. I'm taking Kirch, pal. Yeah, you know, I found out, and this is so fascinating to me, it's so much easier as any government, so feudal or clan, to turn administrative. It's like literally almost always just one step away. Tribal is so hard now. Although I'm pretty sure we're uniquely in a position where I can do this relatively easily since we have all the tech. Oh yeah, I can feudalize pretty easily. Not that I want to, but that is pretty interesting actually. I can definitely get that done. Alright, and now let's see. I'm gonna start blobbing, I think. That's all we're gonna be doing going forward here. Should be a relatively easy target. Let's get it done. And so we have our first feudal piece of land. Interesting. I'm gonna give it away, not gonna do anything with it, but good. Pretty good to know. I'm gonna rename it, of course, as well. It's not technically part of New England, but the names are going to be. See, now I have the problem where I don't remember any names. This one is Liverpool. There you go. What do you even call this? Liverpool Light? That's your new name now. Good luck. I don't make the rules, man. Oh, and apparently jihad is happening. Wait a second. Why? Nobody took any of your holy sites. Unless... No. Oh, what? What happened to you? What happened to you, man? Did he just, like, have a stress break? Is that it? Coptic Egypt. Which also means Coptic Jerusalem. Which means we're never getting any type of... Yeah, we're never getting any type of crusade. Okay. He's Coptic. I made them into an administrative realm. I should say that. Egypt, for me, is an administrative realm. Interesting. Don't want to call it that, but interesting. There are interesting things happening in this world. Ooh, and look who showed up. The Romans are going to be taught a bit of a lesson. If we do actually catch them, which we do. Oh, they've already given up. You know what? I'm going to do this on my own. I am completely going to... This is the Emperor! And I captured... Why is he so tall? Why is everybody so much taller than me? I captured that guy anyway. My god, he's so tall. Now let me ask one question here, right? To create my own kingdom, what do I need? I need 3 or more duchies or 30 titles. Okay, see, here's what I'm thinking. I would like the kingdom maybe to be Azov, Crimea, and New England. That's pretty cool, right? Like, that is pretty cute. Now for that, I don't know about this one. But these are all internal allies. They are all internal allies. If I could make more friends, for example, if you were to marry some interesting people, I can probably beat back the Cumans. Maybe even take an entire duchy. Oh my god, what the hell is going on in our neighborhood? The Kurdish pox. I guess that's where it originated, and then it just spread around the entire Caspian Sea like crazy. 199 people dead. Luckily, it doesn't seem likely like it will actually reach us over here. I'm getting so lucky with the fact that there's nothing Mediterranean. I'll be honest with you, listen, I know a lot of you are plague haters. I wish there were more. This sucks. This is the first plague. There's nothing in the Mediterranean. Seriously, nothing? Come on, get out of town. Oh, and that reminds me, I do want to rename this. We're gonna name this New Kent. This is New Kent, very obviously. New Kentian. Then we need a different... I like this one. Let's do that one. There you go. New England and New Kent have risen. Dude, this plague is sticking around for years. How many people has it claimed? I need to know. 321. It is apocalyptic. I got so lucky that it did not spread. If it spread just a few provinces further, oh my god. Oof. I'll take that luck. 100%. Bad and over Liverpool. That is Liverpool, alright. Yep, that is exactly the atmosphere Liverpool has fostered, but I'm gonna clear the air. We'll be okay. And you know what? I think that I'll be going in against our friend here in Georgia. I want to take over Abkhazia. This will make such a beautiful, such a pretty little kingdom right there. It will be pretty nasty, and I will have to call in my ally, I think. The other one appears to have died. I think we'll win. I would be surprised if we did... Hello? Yes, send me the money as I am christening the land. I'm gonna call you in, and my big hope is that we can actually pull that off. That would be amazing. Now this one is pretty hefty, because like I said, they are bringing a lot of troops, and we are not in the ideal conditions here. But I honestly think if we head in right now, that we will win this. Just because we will be the defender. I don't really want to hire anybody. Oh, you buffoons. They split. Yeah, they're so done. And oh no. He's coming for Kirch. I don't think he can win that, can he? I don't think so. Oh, and we got peasants rising up. Where even? Oh, yeah, they can siege that down. That's okay by me. That's so stupid. They're sieging stuff that I don't currently own. And now the rebels are going to grow significantly. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty big army pretty quickly. We just need to defeat them once. Let's keep that in mind. I'm going to challenge them right here. Oh, where the hell? What? They just stopped. They just gave up. Why? You were winning. Okay, anyway. Man, I hate these mountains. I'm pretty sure every single person has said that in the past. Crusader Kings! I'm not sure I'm going to participate in that, buddy. We'll see. Where are we going? We go for Moldavia? We're going for Moldavia because he is Coptic. I'm gonna give you 35 bucks, okay? To stop asking. I'm letting this war run. I just want to make sure that we can win this one, and then we'll go from there, I think. Right, for now, let's clean out this, because that is my capital. And then we'll actually defeat the Georgians in the field one more time, and then we should be good to go. Okay, this one is done. Now I have to deal with the absolute barbarians coming for me. Look at New England. We are getting chunky. Wait, are we? You think we're bigger than real England? We're getting close, and this is not good land, so it doesn't really count, but it kind of does. Right, so we've defended this one, and I actually pledged to the crusade. I've decided I want Moldavia for my daughter. Githa right here would make an amazing second Anglo-Saxon queen in the region for no good reason at all, but you know, there we are. I'm not going to say no to that opportunity. Not to mention, I'm also going to start renaming this. We already got Froome right here. And now, what are we going to name this one? I don't know yet. Blackpool. There you go. That's a good name right there. What even is the adjective here? Is it like Blackpoolite? Blackpoolian? Alright, beautiful. We have Anglofied all of them. Now, I could create a third duchy here, and then I could technically create a kingdom. I'm pretty sure that's like all it takes. Yeah, that is all it takes. But I really want both of these. They splintered. Oh my god. Wait. They splintered. The Cumans are gone. I will claim all of those things. Okay. You splintered, you idiot. We're going to get that done. Anyway, it's time. Moldavia will fall. I will make it so. Oh, I lived. I've wounded them. They've wounded me, I mean. Oh, and then comes their main force. Oh, but as much as I'm bleeding, that's going to give me a lot of war contribution. Okay. 41k are coming, and it looks like we are in the lead here. And I'm even winning this! No, so close, please! Oh, I hate you so much, Pope. You are such a twat. A lot of New Englanders dying means, though, that I'm getting a lot of war contribution. Where do I see the 1%? I am the 1%. There I am, 20%. Oh my god, and they're losing everything. They're losing everything! Okay, maybe even this crusade is impossible, you know? It is what it is. The world do what it do. Yeah, no, we're winning this, okay. So I hope that we will find a secondary English kingdom. We could name it Wales. Or New England. One of those would definitely work for me. How am I so healthy, by the way? 67, athletic, experienced traveler. Oh, that is good. That's really doing it for us here. And we won. I will not play at her, thank God. Good for you, my dearest daughter. And my primary heir is also her heir. Who else is ruling with you? A Swede? Okay. An Occitan? Russians? But you know what? I actually do have a plan. I have a big plan. There's a huge plan incoming, okay? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna wait for my stuff to recover, and then we're gonna wage wars, then we're gonna found our own kingdom, and we'll go from there. I see now what I need to do. I will immediately head in and declare war against Khan Sutor of Surdaria, because I would like... I actually want to conquer the duchy. There it is. I want to conquer Azov. There we are. Let's take it. New England will rise. Don't you doubt it. Oh no, and my wife has died. Man, she has given us amazing children though. Good for her, and thank God. Honestly, that was a good match. I love Hungarians. Here we go. That was easy. I'm gonna rename all this stuff. Give me a second here. What is opposite of London? Oxford? It's not opposite, but I think this guy is gonna be Oxford here. Oxfordite? Oh, and speaking of which, I completely forgot this, but I gotta keep converting stuff. Otherwise, people will be very mad. I need you to promote culture. London. This is a pretty multicultural realm. I mean, you gotta give me that at the very least. Right, so far so good. Let's take our last thing, and that would be Crimea. Yeah, let's take him down. This is it. Right, and now that I'm at peace, let's take a quick look around. You've split, but yeah, that looks like Normandy. There you go. Found a new kingdom. Let's do it. That's so silly. The New England Court. Let them see their new king. Hello. It's a beautiful, beautiful court. I can hang my banner. Let me ask you about de jure. That's not bad at all. That's so funny. I like that. That's really funny. It is constituted of New England, New Sussex, New Wessex, New Nossex, and New Wessex. New Essex, I mean, I forgot about that one. Look at that. We have founded a great kingdom, and I'm pretty sure I can immediately adopt feudal ways, right? I think it's really stupid to do that, but I think I'm gonna do it. If I adopt feudal ways, I think I can also immediately turn into administrative. This is gonna nerf us so bad, but I'm gonna do it. Long live New England! Why can't I do this one? Must have an opinion of 50 or higher. Okay, I can do that. Let's give them an opinion of 50 or higher. I am infirm now, but I just barely made it. Oh my god. I can adopt centralized administration right away. I gain lawgiver, we become the head of a noble family. Now that I think about it, actually, all those people won't have any estates, but I will have estates, so that's fine. Adopt administrative ways. A new era. Law now governs these lands. Take a look at that. I have created, and this was so costly, my god. Lucky that we got away with this. I have created... You're a republic? I didn't realize I made you into a republic, man. Okay, anyway, New Nossex is a republic, apparently. How is everybody else doing? Right, noble families. What's going on? Powerful family. There's this guy. And then there's just my family. That is all there is. Right. I gained a rival, apparently. But we still love each other. So God bless America. I'm about to die. And I will ask you for some money. Yes, I do need some money. My bigger question now is, does this actually work? My troops are looking okay. This is all my personal stuff. The Imperial armies obviously don't have anything yet. I desperately will want to build into this stuff. I don't think this government form is going to work out for New England because none of us make like any money. These are very... Oh, they upgraded like what kind of buildings you get, huh? But these are very poor areas nonetheless. I am thinking the following. I'm going to unpause and I'm going to die. And then we're out of here. We have done what we needed to do. We have created the best kingdom ever made, and I've turned it into all the Essexes. I want to die, because it's time for us, in the next video, I think, to return to England. To reclaim it from the Normans. Oh, and I have become the dynasty head. Cool. I like that, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, waging war is now so expensive. Not my problem. That's not my problem anymore. I will instead be playing with my daughter, Christina of Bamberg. Holds important claims, is a dwarf, has many friends. One. And yeah, I like her. She's a good candidate. Who else do we have here? New Sussex and Westmoreland. So this is our distant cousin in the north here. No. We are going to continue as Christina. And with her, we're going to start our journey to turn England into England again. And hopefully New England will do well. I mean, we're Crusaders, right? We got some friendly neighbors here in Moldavia, although it's not really going well. We are going to start from the bottom now, in the next video, with our family on various thrones in various locations in 1109. Let's hope that I can reclaim England in full. I'll leave it right here. Hope you liked this. Make sure that you leave a like, and I'll see you later, alligator.